Steve Stinnett here on a kind of a cloudy Sunday. I just want to talk to you a little bit about mortgage rates. The demand went up third week in a row. Demand for mortgages went up for the third week in a row. They're actually up 3%. So is that good news? That's not great news, but it is progress. We're still down. Oh, geez, what are we down? Probably 45% from last year in mortgage applications, probably down closer to 80%, maybe a little bit more in refi applications. And so, but we'll take the 3%. It's heading in the right direction anyway. As far as mortgage rates are concerned, mortgage rates are still, they're still, high sixes. It's better than 7.25%, which they were a couple weeks ago. They have come down a little bit. Some of the projections for mortgage rates are interesting in that Fannie Mae is projecting that going into the first and second quarter of 2023, we're going to be seeing mortgage rates of probably 7 to 6.9, maybe 6.7. And once we go out of 2023 and get into the fourth quarter, we'll probably be low sixes, 6.25-ish. This is Fannie Mae's projection. They're not saying that it's going to be below 6 until Q4 of 2024. That's Fannie Mae. Now, the Mortgage Brokers Association, they have a little bit rosier picture. They're saying that interest rates will come down the first part of 2023. They should come down, to about 6.25, going into the middle of 2023, going into the start of this third quarter in 2023, we might see, right around, 5.5, 5.6. And then as we go into the first quarter of 2024, we should get it right around 5%. Then we move fast forward all the way to 2024, fourth quarter, which sounds like an eternity, right? But that's how far they're projecting this out, and they're saying that probably right around 4.5% is where this thing's going to all settle out, and hopefully that's where it stays. Now, why do I say that? I think that 3% just caused a lot of chaos in the market, a lot of buyer's remorse in the market, a lot of sellers, too much appreciation. It just wasn't great for real estate. Of course, we sold a lot of properties, but really, we're in the business of helping people and making sure that people have the homes they need and can move on to the towns they need to be in. And the market we were in was just a little tough on people, a little stressful. So I think, at 4.25 to 4.5%, once we get there in a couple of years, hopefully that's what, hopefully the Mortgage Brokers Association is correct. That will be a much better situation. So what does this mean? If you are looking to buy a home, I believe now is a good time to buy. Why do I say that? The interest rates aren't great comparatively to what they were, 6 months, a year ago. However, historically, they're still pretty good. The issue is that the cost of the house is much, much more. So your monthly mortgage payment's going to be a lot more. But the reason I think it is a good time to buy is because you're not having to compete with multiple buyers at this point. We're really not going to see a huge drop in prices. Now, some parts of the country may see maybe 8, 10, 15% drop in prices, but not in northern Colorado here. I just don't see it. Maybe going out a little bit further in the plains, you might see a little bit of it, but northern Colorado, I think, is still going to remain pretty strong on pricing. We may see 5 to 8%, maybe. I doubt it. Places like Fort Collins, Boulder, obviously, Denver, Berthoud, Johnstown, Windsor, I think they'll remain flat for a while. We might see a little bit of a drop in Greeley, but not much. So yeah, I mean, it is a good time to buy. You're not having to compete as much as you had been. And if you don't buy now, and the interest rates go down in a year and a half, and we get this explosion again, which we will, because we'll have a lot of pent up demand. People have to move. So yeah, it is a good time to buy, but just keep in mind you're going to be gambling a little bit on that interest rate if you're, especially if you take an arm. If you can get the seller to buy down your rate and get you down into the low sixes and maybe even the high fives, it actually probably be a pretty good situation for you. So anyway, give me a call if you have any questions about any of this stuff, anything real estate related. I've got a lot of vendor contacts. If you need a new roof, you need new plumbing, you need an electrician, whatever you need, I'm your resource. Just give me a call. Glad to help out. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're having a great weekend and looking forward to the holidays, and we'll talk soon.